Dude, that was sick. I love that. You got the whole cast of the show to be like, "What's up, Copper family?"
Yeah, so it was the last night when they were, I can't talk about what happened, but it's like when they're doing the overall scores, finding out who won the overall game show and all that kind of stuff. And so we have like seriously like 40 minutes of just dead air. And right when they get done, I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm going to go do this. And so I walk up in front of everyone. I'm like, listen, I want to say, what's up, Copper family? And I want you all to be a part of it. Will you do this? And all of a sudden, they're like, yeah. So I'm like, 1, 2, 3. And like, what's up, Copper family? And then literally 30 minutes of every contestant on that show got up and said it.
That's so funny. What's up, Copper family? That's so cool. I love
well, they didn't say what's up, Copper family, but they were doing their little tagline with their little niche and stuff like that. So
that's funny. They're all like they've all been like introduced into the Copper family.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I knew this. I'm not going to lie, but the first night I'm there, we're having dinner before it all starts.
Yeah.
And guys, I'll say hi to everyone. I'm so sorry, but I got to say this before it's on. So we're sitting there, and there's a lot of businesses, and we're all like-minded individuals, like ranging from 3 million. There's a couple of companies over 10 million, competing and all this kind of stuff. And so they're all ranging from pre-release type of stuff.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there, and everyone's talking about all their stuff, and then it gets to me, and I'm Copper Johns. We do beard and grooming products. We specialize in beard care. We're getting into grooming care as well. Like we do a really good on ball wash, and everyone's like, ball wash?
Ball wash?
Yeah, I'm like testicles, and everyone's like, wait, what? And I'm like, ball wash. It's beard oil. It's ball wash. Everyone went and bought ball wash because they had to know what ball wash was. They're like, that's a thing. So I'm like, and I wasn't known as the ball wash guy, but it's just like, they're like, how do you market that? I go around and sit around a small table and I just say ball wash, and then everyone buys it. They're like, that's genius.
For your pits and bits.
Yo, what's up, Dino? And I got to meet Dino's friends from Minnesota. They were actually on the show, and they're genuine good dudes. I really like them. Cool. What's up, Justin? He is a fellow Dixon connoisseur, whatever it is. What is it? Connoisseur.
Dixon connoisseur.
I just realized, what was I doing? I pretty much have a whole closet. Like I could go 2 or 3 months of wearing a different Dixon every day.
Yeah, we had a conversation about this yesterday. That like it's reached the point where it's like, hi, my name is Tyson, and I'm an addict. No, wait. I forgot. I've chatted back and forth with the Dixon social media team on Instagram. And you are what they call, you have an addiction, not an addiction. You have an addiction.
And what's cool is those are sending us a care package for dad bods and bears and stuff like that.
Yes, I was finally sent the email of, this is who you contact. We're sorry. And I'm like, excuse me, do you know who we are? We are 2 middle-aged overweight men in Utah.
We have dad bods. And
we have. Yes.
Anyway, what's up, Michael? I hope you're doing it. Yes. We'll be talking about that, and it's legit grape soda. It smells really good.
Sorry, before you say hi to anybody else.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hey, Mom. I'm going to see her tomorrow, along with my whole family. Actually, my sister-in-law and my brother are on our front porch right now hanging balloons.
Oh, yes. That's right.
She made a balloon arch. Mm-hmm. So hundreds of balloons are wrapping our porch right now for Isaac coming home. A lot of you guys know Isaac from Yellowstone. He's been on the Copper Lodge during Father's Day and stuff like that. So I'm super excited. He's been gone for 2 years. He's literally in Brazil right now on a layover.
Yeah, he's coming home from a mission trip, right?
Yep, for 2 years, and he's been in Paraguay. So he's going to start my Spanish channel, and he's going to do a lot. He's going to be starting Monday working here full time.
That's so cool. Which I'm super upset because I was supposed to be at the airport, because this is funny because like Isaac's like, I feel like I know Logan, even though like you and I first started hanging out and doing stuff together, like literally right after he left.
Right after he left.
So he was all like, oh, is Logan going to be at the airport? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be there, whatever. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I've got a business meeting in Wyoming tomorrow. So that's where I
Brian met Isaac. He actually really did get to meet Isaac.
That's cool. I would have gotten to meet Isaac had I been a better friend and gone on the Yellowstone trip 2 years ago. So,
well, let's say hi to everyone. So, Wolf, what's up, man? We're going to be quick. Just me and mine. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming, Mr. John Fox. John, I haven't seen you on game night for a while. We're having one Saturday, and Isaac will be here.
John has got a great gray beard.
Oh yeah, and it's
great gray beard.
As many would say, it's thick.
It's thick. 2 C's. Thick.
What's up, Jose? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Brandt?
Good ginger beard right there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from he's from Hooper.
Is he?
He's from Hooper. His family still lives in Hooper. He lives in like Alabama or Georgia or something, like where it's the hottest place on earth.
Really quick. So Tyson is a native Utahn. I am originally from California. I've been here for 7, almost 8 years. Hooper is spelled Hooper, Hooper, but Utahns say Hooper, like a hula hoop. You say a hula hoop, not a hula hoop.
Hooper.
Hey, what's the thing?
What's up, Mr. Toll Booth Willie?
What's the thing on top of your house called?
Roof.
Oh, see, you say roof, but you say hoop.
Sorry, rough.
Yeah.
What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? I appreciate you.
Talk about gray beards. Look at Rick over here.
I need to actually talk to Rick. I'll call you on Friday.
Killer.
I have an idea, and I want to throw it by him.
You want to throw up on him?
What?
You say you want to throw? Okay, you throw.
I have an idea, and I want to throw it by him.
I think I have a delay.
And on the internet as well.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, no, we're idiots. What's up, E? How you doing? Hey, is that you?
I've no. Who could that be?
It's like you and I are the only ones who have. Oh, I guess Tommy does.
If you see me it's like, something pops up.
Yeah, if you guys, listen to our podcast, feel free to follow us on YouTube as well. What's up, Mr. Jordan? How you doing, buddy? I'm excited to see him talk. He's gone from 1 word to 2 sentences. He'll have a whole paragraph on Saturday.
Nice.
What's up, Mr. 3D? Mr. Amber, how you doing?
Mr. You mean Mrs.
Mrs. So Kevin and Amber, they're married.
Okay.
And they've got to be some of the nicest people in the world.
Yes.
No joke. I will say this. Amber does not know how to work her microphone. And Kevin is like the whitest person I've ever seen.
The whitest?
Whitest. Like,
it's
so bright. What's up? Hey, Abby, I'll do FaceTime so that you definitely can see Isaac come home. And you'll see me crying. Wolf, what's up, man? Viking Papa, how you doing? Greg Laro, Tommy, Mr. Josh. See, Josh is I love all you guys. I'm sorry, but I get to talk to these guys because they show up for the show on game night, and they come on the screen, and it's really fun to get to know all these guys. So again, game night's this Saturday. Feel free to join us. We're going to be playing some games, and we talk, and it's so much fun.
If we ever get famous, Josh is on the security team, 100%.
But he's so nice. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can go through. It's okay."
It's like, "Come on, guys! Like, hey, look, I got some new friends."
Oh, you're nice. Oh yeah, for sure. Like Josh is like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
What's up, Scott? How you doing, buddy? Melissa, thank you so much for coming in. Melissa, I talked to her today, and she's going to be taking on a new role. And she is not only just going to do emails, but she's going to be responding to all the social media because I feel guilty. I can't keep up.
That's right. All the DMs and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's going to do everything, and she'll get me. There's still people who are going to be private message, and they can get my phone number and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like some others. I'm just like, it gets the question. There's the question stuff. Like people are like, "Hey, my order. Where's my order?" I'm like, It's so hard because I won't check my DMs for like a day or two because I'm not looking at Instagram. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh, I miss this."
It's the point where I'm like sending you something on Instagram. Like, "Hey, we should really talk about this on the podcast." And then Melissa's like, "I'll let him know." I'm like, "What?" It's me.
Yes. Oh, dude, we'll talk about it. I don't want to. I can't share everything. They asked us not to, not by contract or anything, just by out of respect.
But from all the stuff you've shared with me so far, I'm like freaking jealous that I didn't get to go. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Courtney, how you doing? Courtney Lacey. I don't know if I've ever seen her on here.
That's not my sister.
No, your sister's Cash Dollar.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man?
I was like, oh, that's me? No.
Yeah. Now we're on to the ball wash because I was talking about. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
I still think that. Oh, there's Jeff right there. Jeff.
I am.
What are you guys?
No, it says, "Are you BYU fans, dude?"
I'm not really either fan. I wasn't raised here, so.
Yeah, so Shaylin, that's my mom. So Shaylin is the one who's putting it up. Candace has worked her butt off. Like, guys, I don't understand. No, I understand. I don't think everyone understands how hard my wife works, how hard she works here. Like, there's a couple of nights when I was gone, she didn't sleep because she was working on our bombs, our butters, things like that. And she's like really sick right now, and I feel so guilty because Ice is coming home tomorrow. Let me scroll all the way down. If I miss anything important, guys, just repeat it, please. I don't want to miss anything, so forgive me. Hey, Mr. David. So David is one of the reasons. No, he is the reason that came up with caffeine. Like he like 2021. He's the one who reached out to me. He said, "Tyson, I have an idea," and that's where revitalizing hair serum kind of came from. Is our conversation between us.
And it's interesting.
What's up, John?
There's been a few new products introduced to the beard care game with caffeine in it.
My bad.
It's weird. Are you just gonna scroll right past me, silently calling out other companies?
Yep. I'm just like, shut up. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy?
We're all part of the same family. It's just the Copper family.
And Chad. So, Chad, can I share what happened?
I want to have hair like Chad.
If you ever want to hear, who's a wrestler? Oh yeah, Macho Man.
Oh,
that's Chad.
You're gonna go down, brother.
Yeah, no, that's Chad. I'm not joking. That's Chad. Yeah. So his order. I got a phone call from Canada. His post office in Canada. I don't know what they're called.
What part of Canada, Chad?
Okay. But because of that, I'm like, I just literally just screenshotted it and I sent to Chad. I'm like, Chad, you need to call your post office because they don't know where your address is.
They're like,
because he freaking is like, he really is. He's like a hermit that lives in the woods.
He lives in Saskatchewan.
And he said, "Oh yeah, Saskatchewan."
So you know the funny thing about Saskatchewan is if your dog runs away, you just can watch it run away for like a week straight. It's so flat. Yeah. No, I lived in Alberta and eastern BC for a couple years when I was a youngin.
So finally tried the ball wash last night. So refreshing. I'm glad, Scott.
It is
really nice.
It is really nice.
Well, what's cool is because it's antifungal, antibacterial, and antiseptic on purpose. That's why we way it's made with the essential oils and stuff with the aloe vera. And there was a review that I had to I screenshotted and I sent to Candace while I was on the show. Yeah, I was like, it's like I've never been so smooth, and I'm like, I'm not what. Because aloe vera and a whole body, we all know how important that is. But anyway, but I've had a couple of guys say that the ball wash they've used on their feet and it's gotten rid of their athlete's foot. Oh, wow.
Because look, hold on. I wear these all day long. And you can imagine what it gets like in there when it's 100 degrees outside. So, but yeah. Oh, really quick. Yep. I'm going to steal. Oh, are you going to talk to Diablo?
No, I was just like, it's true. Like I've had a lot of respect for him for a while. Well,
I grew up in Sacramento, so just south of it's a little. It's a city. It's a city now. It was called Elk. It's Elk Grove, like Elk. We were like the best in football.
What's up, Jason? It's been a minute. I'm glad you're here. Holy freak. What is that in Fahrenheit?
Cold. here's the thing about Celsius and Fahrenheit is they pretty much meet up around -20, or excuse me, in Canadian -20. They don't say negative; it's minus.
So
zero Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So 0 is freezing in Canada. And
so that's like roughly what, 33?
Negative 30. No, so -20 Fahrenheit and -20 Celsius are exactly the same.
That's cold.
So yeah, but then it obviously starts changing again. But yeah, roughly like -60 Fahrenheit or whatever. But yeah, no, it's the coldest I think I was ever in was 42.
Okay, I gotta say this real quick before I forget. So I'm at the show. Hey, Luch, happy birthday! What a stud, Mr. Italian Stallion over here. Happy birthday! He's
nice.
Has a lot of Italian heritage. No, okay. I told you this, but I have to tell everyone. It really shook my confidence.
Oh, I love this though. I wish you would have said this on the episode for Dad Bods we recorded today.
All right, so I'm here at the very last day of our recording of the show, and a lady came up and talked to me. Bless her heart, super nice lady. She meant all the kind things in her heart. Like there was no ill will, there was nothing about it. And she's just like, okay, my nephew looks so much like you. And I'm like, oh, so he's sexy? That's what I really said. I'm like, so he's sexy and has a great personality? And she's like, oh yeah, he's the most wonderful. And she shows me the picture of him. Like, it's just a white dude who's overweight and has a beard. I'm like, yeah,
you guys are basically twins.
Like him at all. It's just
you're
fat.
you're like, oh, before my best friend shaved his beard, we could be triplets.
I'm just like, what? I'm just like, oh, you think all the bearded men look the same? I'm just like, oh.
Dude, I will say, obviously, as most people can see, I do look extremely different if you haven't caught anything on social media, right? This is a little over 2 weeks.
I will start that, Jose, and I'll answer that in a little bit.
But it is amazing. I got pulled over yesterday, and the cop literally looks at my license, which I just got my license renewed in March. So it was still like a 9.5-inch beard. He looks at my license, he looks at me, he looks at my license, and he's like, you should really get this changed. And I was like, not a chance, buddy. Like,
I could run say that your phone doesn't recognize you on the
Yeah, it took I had to relearn my Face ID on my phone, on my laptop, on my iPad, like everything. I had to like relearn my face.
Caroline, that is awesome. Thank you so much. I've heard a lot of good things. Well, I really enjoy it, but it's nice to hear that you guys are enjoying it too.
You guys should see. So you guys will hear this periodically, especially if you listen to Dad Bods and Beards. Producer Tommy, the producer that produces our podcast, his hair is like 1970s, 1980s, just like the perfect flip out because he's been using the Copper John shampoo and conditioner, the fenugreek. It's just like this flowy, perfect, like bounce. And I'm like, dude, you need a Trans Am and some aviators right now. So it's good looking.
Garrett, if you just say it's just some random fat guy with a beard and glasses, I will punch you.
That's funny.
All right, hurry and answer this question, Logan.
When's the best time to use revising hair serum, morning, night, or whatever? Right after the shower, whether it's morning or night. That's just because of the ionic inland sea minerals. The way it bonds to your hair, the way it bonds to your skin with just the moisture. So whether you're a morning shower or a night shower guy, then I would just right after that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tyson. I don't really think that it makes a difference on the time of day, right?
No, I've used it in both. It doesn't matter.
Because
I will wear it at night a lot without using heat, just because that's when your biggest bang for your buck, because you're not touching it. It's just sitting there.
And if you're using an appropriate amount, it's not going to rub off on your pillow because it's absorbed into your skin. So
100%.
Yeah. I tend to do it. Because of what I do for work, and I'm normally like gross at the end of the day, I'll put it on in the evening, which I have been using it quite a bit. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but my beard grows really fast. But I have noticed that it is growing in a lot faster on my neck than I feel like I remember. But I always put it in at night. I've never had any like greasy pillows or anything like that either. So if you're using an appropriate amount, it'll absorb in really nice.
You know what I've noticed? My nose hairs grow a lot faster.
Dude,
since I've gotten older. I'm like,
you know what it is for me? It's my freaking eyebrows.
Dude, on the
They're
corners
like
of my eyebrows.
spider webs, man. Or like spider legs.
By license, I'm clean shaven and 80 pounds lighter. I have a little over 12-inch beard now on top of the weight. I look nothing like myself.
Keep it, dude. Run from the law.
No, dude has glasses, backward hat, and wearing a flannel. He was like 6'5". Okay, Garrett, we can still be friends.
You're 6'3". Shut up.
I use mine post shower. There you go, Jeff. Hey, Vinny, how you doing, buddy? What's up, peeps? Didn't think I'd make it, but definitely glad I did. I'm glad you too. I'm glad you too show up. Hair serum better by itself or with butter? Equal. It's the same amount. Yeah. However, I will say this: the caffeine takes 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the environment and also depending on your skin, on the individual to absorb. So I would not add anything else until that. I would say just 5 to 10 minutes.
My go-to thing with like grooming and stuff when I had my beard, nice and long and perfect before I, ruthlessly destroyed it. I always waited about 5 minutes or so in between putting it on before I started doing any like heat styling or blow drying or anything like that. Just as one, it acted as a heat protectant because you guys all know that I use a blow dryer to hair straightener quite a bit. But like same thing, I always waited like 5 minutes to let it really absorb in because I noticed that I used to use it too soon and then I would bust out the hair dryer and then I was just like drying the oil before it could absorb,
I shower in the morning and at night after the gym. Should I wash my beard both times or just pick one? I personally would use a daily conditioning wash every night after the gym, unless you need it completely stripped because of your work. And then I'd use a good cold press soap or the gentle wash.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, I would just rinse it because you don't need to wash it twice a day.
Yeah, the only time you really need to wash the beard, right, is if it's like you're getting sweaty or dirty or things like that. So.
Yeah, I wash my beard every day. I wash my beard every day using the conditioning wash. I think it's healthy, it's good, but you don't want to strip it more than a couple times a week. And conditioner definitely only 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay, you're golden. What's up, man? He's actually really intelligent. He's been messaging me stuff about minoxidil, and he's doing some research for me.
I've got some opinions about that.
and he does too.
Yeah. And we'll leave that for later social posts.
I like it at night. Yep.
Most of us do, Rick.
And Rick went and
sorry. Well, have a great night, everybody.
What? Now you just ruined what I wanted
to
ask.
I'm just pulling.
I'm like, when does your wife like it? And I'm like, because she uses it.
I'm just giving you back what you've done, like middle recording and like an emotional episode of Dad Bods and Beards, and you're just like, oh yeah, like the time you were naked in the back of a cop car, which never happened.
Or when we're doing a live with someone we don't know at all. And
yeah,
she's all
we're
crying
on
and
someone's
emotional.
live talking about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month
and about medication you take, and I say, what, like your Viagra?
Yeah. And then we're on Ken's live last week, and I mentioned something that I knew was going to cue the whole naked in the back of the cop car, and I'm like, don't say it, Tyson.
What's up? Go Jets. Dude. All right.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Sorry.
Someone sticks to my room at night and sprinkles Miracle Girl on my eyebrows. Facts.
Dude,
everyone
I'm
gets eyebrows. What the crap?
Old men, we don't lose hair as you get older. It just starts coming out in other places, like your nose, your eyebrows.
Oklahoma, we're outside at the pool bar, and so everyone's like, that's at the last night, and I have never seen a spider it's just like a regular spider. I don't know what kind it was. It wasn't poison or anything. It was like this big, just climbing on the leg of my chair, and I'm like, it didn't scare me, but I might have screamed like I was a little child.
Yeah.
And
okay, complete side story, has nothing to do.
Do you use revitalizing hair serum?
I've been only pretty much using that since I shaved my beard because I'm interested to see how quick I can grow back, because I'm trying to grow it out enough to where I can do like the really thick, like Tom Selleck Magnum PI mustache for a little bit. So I will be shaving again probably in a month. and this time with like shaving cream and a razor, just to rock, like the really thick mustache for a little bit. But I've been using the revitalizing hair serum just to see how quick I can get my beard to like thicken up. But I will say really quick, kind of going back to the spider thing.
Wait.
How do you
He's like in his 30s, late 30s, and he hasn't taken
no,
pictures.
Dude, like Arizona, their licenses are good for like freaking 40 or 50 years. It's no joke.
Why here in Utah we have to get them like done every 4 years, 5
Dude,
years?
in California, it's like every 3 years.
Dude.
But when I was up there, so we were at somebody's house, and the kid apparently was all upset because he couldn't find, I can't remember the thing's name, his pet. And he was like, oh, I can't find so-and-so and so-and-so, whatever. I didn't realize that his pet was a freaking tarantula. And I turn around and there's a tarantula like crawling up my shoe. I didn't know it was a pet. So I stepped on it. I smashed it like with my shoe. And the kid started crying. And apparently I stepped on like a $500 spider. And I'm like, sorry, I'm not going to buy you a new one. I'll let it out of the cage.
All right, guys. You guys are asking some questions and I don't want to miss them. So can you put a cue right before it so that I don't? Because I have 2 questions starred so far. And everyone's talking about tarantulas and stuff like that. All right. So first, I got 3 questions from Scott. Okay. Is it about 5 minutes to wait to comb when applying hair? What's up, Brian? First of all, I hope you're doing well. Love the guy. No, I would comb it and all that kind of stuff. That's totally doable. I would just wait to add any sort of butter or balm to it until the 5 to 10 minutes have passed to allow that caffeine to soak in.
Yeah.
Because caffeine, the topical caffeine is not cheap and it does work. And you just want to make sure that it does its job because that's what you guys are paying for.
Yeah. I mean, you just basically want to let it soak in. So,
yeah. Next question. Hey, Logan, do you ever find yourself reaching to stroke your beard even though you don't have one?
Dude, you know what? So I realized my nervous tick was I would pull my mustache a lot, right? So for the first like week or two, actually, we went out to lunch on Father's Day, the day after I shaved, and we went to Red Robin and we were eating like this big burger or whatever, and I went like this to try and like eat the burger. So I have realized that I had nervous tics and there's nothing there anymore. So now I don't know what to do with my hands. I just hold them up here. But yeah, no, I realized that I would, whenever I've passed a guy with a good looking beard, like in public in the last 2 weeks or so, I like go to, I realized it was like a subconscious thing to touch my beard. But,
all right. Last question before we start talking about the scent of the month, 30 minutes into the live. All right. Yeah. So the question is, Tyson, are you still working on baking soda free deodorant? 100%. It is ready. I am just working on packaging.
Nice.
It's good stuff. You guys have seen this. That's what this is. The whole time I've been telling you guys.
Mm-hmm. I've got some. It's pretty good.
It's been out to many, many, many people.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on one more person to tell me what they feel like, and we'll go from there. So it's going to be more of a cream lotion type of thing on purpose. So it's going to be for
Was that a slide remark? Are you waiting on me?
No.
I was like, I feel like I already told you.
No. Oh, no. But it's going to be for your groin area, for your crack area, for your feet area, for your armpit area. It's going to be a body deodorant, and it can work in your armpits. And that will be available probably soon.
Probably in the near possible future, most likely.
It will probably be available, I would say, easily by August 1st when we go live with the next end of the month, which, by the way. All right, Jeff. All right, we'll hurry and answer this because it's pertinent to what we're talking about. Tyson, do you guys plan on making deodorant in different scents? Yes. I'm already in the works of making one other. And we'll leave it at that. No, I don't care. I'm going to make it a Mountain River.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want something that is, I don't want to make it a cologne vibe like the Sundance or Nightfall. And or the barbershop would actually be pretty legit, I think. But I want to do Mountain River. It's classic. Yeah, it's classic. It's woodsy, so it's going to have the cedar, which is going to be antifungal as well and help that. But it's also just it's a really light scent that it's earthy, it's manly, and so that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I like it.
So yes, and that'll probably come out the same time as the body deodorant, which will be part of that.
I told you yesterday what I think you need to make, and maybe this isn't the place to bring it up. But your response of like, "Don't send me a picture of that while I'm on an airplane."
Yeah, we'll talk about it other ways because I that can happen, but
Yeah,
I don't want to give any ideas.
yeah. But no, yeah, like I said, 32 minutes into the live, and we probably should talk about it. This is all
All
my
right, let's talk about it. So we did Lake Erie. And as you guys can see, wait for it. This just gets my hand. Let me get my face out of the way. There we go. As you can see, we have something. Whoa, let's see that one. That's why I
the
kept.
lighthouse. Nice. Your
Yeah.
dude, my camera's better than yours.
And mine's just lighting. Isn't very good. But anyway. Oh, that's why you can't see it. Anyway, first, tell everyone your experience when using it.
Well, I mean, the oils is great, but it is a very different scent. I feel like I can be super honest with you. It's not my my go-to, but it's different, and I don't not like it because it's growing on me. Like because it's the grape soda. I'm not a huge grape soda drinker, but it is like I do like the sweet. Like we've talked about the fact that I enjoy sweet quite a bit. So I like the oil more than the butter, but the butter is still good because you just get the shea smell to it still.
And this is going to be one of the strongest scents that I've ever.
It is very strong. I don't think that I think that women the women in your life will like it a lot because it is the women in them in your life. No, it is like a sweeter. Gosh, it's also one of the ones where you got to warm it up. Like it smells really good when it's warmed up too.
Oh, dude, it's just I really like the grape soda. The grape soda is 100% what it is. You know what it reminds me of?
It's good.
And Garrett just said it. Garrett just said it. It smells like Big League Chew.
It does smell like Big League Chew. It's giving me all the nostalgia right now.
Yeah,
dude, that does smell like Big League Chew.
it does. That's exactly what it is.
Or you remember the bubble gum that was in like what? Why am I blinking? It came in a pink roll and it was like a strip.
Bubble tape or something like that.
Help me out. You know the one that I always just made people like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's bubble tape.
I don't think it's called bubble tape.
It was the same company who made Big League Chew.
Is that why? That's why I smell the same.
Yeah, see, Jeff, bubble tape.
I don't know.
No, literally, everyone's saying bubble tape.
Hubba bubba bubble tape. I don't know. Is this a Mandela thing? We talked about this earlier today.
100% it's called bubble tape.
Okay.
It looks like it's in one of the tape
it
measures.
Looks like bubble gum in the shape of tape.
Tape measure.
Yeah.
Bubble tape.
No, it does smell like the Big League Chew and the bubble gum.
But I will say this: the grape never leaves, but then the earthiness comes afterwards.
Yeah, no, it does have more of a cologne scent as you wear it.
But the bubble tape or that never leaves.
The Big League Chew.
Dude, it's so good. Like I said, it's the strongest scent I've made.
Yeah.
Probably in a year.
It's the grape soda, marine accord, jasmine, and then this is I keep having a hard time like guac, guacamole wood. Yeah, and oak moss and oak moss, and amber.
And basically, oak moss and amber just bring a really good, subtle, earthy scent to it.
Mm-hmm.
Wood is.
How do you say that? How do you say that?
I really don't know. Guaiac. Maybe it's guaiac. That actually makes sense. Marine accord smells like the beach. Jasmine, the floral. Guaiac wood is more. Think of a wood that is floating in the water.
Oh yeah, like driftwood.
Yeah. So we're trying to get a very earthy. Like my whole goal was beach. Michigan beach or Pennsylvania beach. You're sitting there and 4th of July, you're smelling good.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, Jason. Pennsylvania. For right now. If we need to change it to Ohio, we can.
Yeah.
If we have a good idea for Pennsylvania coming up or Ohio, we're like, oh yeah, we meant to do Ohio. Yeah. Guyat. Did I spell it wrong then? Huh.
Next week on Hooked on Phonics with Tyson and Logan.
But, Logan, you poor thing. You never know to catch up to the Fleece.
Oh yeah, with but here's the thing. Fleece. We only see the AI picture. We got to see the beard, man. But see, the oak moss doesn't come through. The oak moss, I do like.
It's kind of like vanilla.
Yeah,
sandalwood, where it just complements and pushes it. Like
you definitely,
pushes the scent.
The grape is driving the boat for sure. You can smell that, but the other ones complement it really nice.
But I'm legit like it's. Oh, okay, you spelled it wrong. I was like, crap. I hope I didn't spell it wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, it's legit. Like it's really, really good.
Yeah. No, I like it a bit.
And I wore the balm every day for the taping, and my beard looks so good. I was like, I'm gonna have to start wearing this balm every day. It looks that good.
It's funny is when Tyson gave me the Lake Erie butter, it was melted because he left it in his car. So I had to come home.
It's because I was in a rush.
Yeah.
Because I was late for their taping of Dad Bods and Beards.
Yeah. And I think I blame my craziness and my jitteriness on you for the rest of the day because I haven't had a monster and I don't know how long. And you gave me that one and I downed the whole thing.
A monster?
Yeah. I was like, calling you later. And I'm like, and then we'll do this. And then we'll do this.
You're sitting here doing like Tommy's sitting here trying to talk to us, right? On the table. I'm like, stop it.
We'll make it's like Buddy the elf from Elf. I'm kind of like, and then we'll make snow angels. And then we'll like
dude, I'm not gonna lie. So I highlighted this. I started this because I'm like, I like this. Coconut, pineapple, and Cuban cigar. That actually sounds pretty good.
Ooh. Yeah, sweet and musky. I like that one.
I thought Tyson said tampons and beards.
No, that's the show that our wives are on.
Yeah. I have a monster every day with your heart, and I'm not being sarcastic. With your heart, you just had a heart attack.
I gave up Red Bulls after a long time, and I felt it for a couple weeks.
You drink a coffee monster, so it's like double the bang.
I don't know. Coffee nowadays doesn't even have near the impact that energy drinks do. But
no, yeah, it's something. What's she laughing at? What did I say? Oh, this.
Yeah, probably the tampons and beards.
All right, I do have a question for you.
Okay,
we're going to get kind of serious.
Okay.
You haven't been, Logan, to a Saturday game night for a little bit. There's a reason why I had to take it down and make it private. Let's just say that, because he does live on the edge, and I'm like, Marvin, you gotta stop it. It's too much.
That's funny.
Yo, what's up, my friend? How you doing? He's such a good person.
Yeah, I see him on social media all the time.
Companies like juice boxes nowadays when it comes to energy from
toxic waste in a can, Red Bull. Yeah, it's not. It tastes like the can that it's in, but it just my mouth waters thinking about it. It tastes horrible. It doesn't taste horrible. It tastes.
What we have to talk about.
Well, you were going to ask me a question. I've been waiting.
Well, I don't remember what I was going to talk about, but I have a new topic that I thought would be hilarious to talk about.
What's that?
Here. We were talking about merch for Dad Bods and Beards.
Oh yeah.
And I came up with one that was it me or you?
I think it was you, and then we just snowballed with it. And it just got completely out of control.
Where we were talking about having a silk pillowcase.
No, it started with like, oh, we can't do because Tyson. Let me spell it out for you. Tyson, we got Tyson some Dad Bods and Beard shirts so he could wear on TV. So when the show airs, you're going to see Tyson in some really nice Dad Bods and Beard shirts. He's like,
oh yeah,
okay, but we can't do full cotton because these ones were full cotton. I'm like, okay, so like trial and error. He's like, we should do more of like a cotton poly. We should do like a full poly, or we should do silk, like silk shirts. He's like, oh, silk pillowcases. It was like this snowball of like, and then he's like, silk pillowcases with our faces on them.
And so Logan will be on one side looking this way, and I'll be on the other side looking this
Oh,
way.
wait, hold on.
And then you guys, we're like, oh, this way.
Yeah. Wait, which way? I can't. Whatever. We're back.
Look the other way. Other way. Yeah. And then you guys will put your face right in the middle.
Yeah. And then it just says, "Go to sleep." Sleep tight. Don't let
no. It should be one of those little buttons that you push, and it really says, "Go to sleep, little tiger."
And it's just like, don't let the dad bods bite.
So stupid.
This one is, you don't even get to buy those. You only get, those are limited release, and they only get sent to people who subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah, we are going to be doing a Patreon because we do get a lot of messages for dad bods, and so that's the way we can kind of do this. But no, the whole we really should.
He's just like staring at us like right in the eyes.
Dude, we could have a whole thing on it where people send us their best pictures and we can just post them all.
You know what? I've got an idea. We're gonna make little plushie toys of me and you. And we're gonna here's the thing is we're only gonna make one of each of us, and then it's like we're gonna send it to somebody, then they gotta like take pictures of like the activities that they took Logan and Tyson on, and then they gotta send it back with the pictures, and then we'll send it to somebody else, kind of like, you know, like you got to take home like, you know, like the class pet in first grade, and like, oh, this is what we did with, so all these amazing ideas.
But anyway,
glow in the dark.
That would be
no, but it's not the whole face, it's just our eyes.
It's just our eyes staring at him.
Yeah. This is gonna be the weirdest scent of the month live ever.
I really want to do that so bad, dude. I just realized that all my Copper John's apparel is like not linked anymore, so I got to go do it all over again. Oh, let me see if I have. Just give me one second, baby girl.
Who you calling, baby girl?
I don't know. Don't judge me.
Yeah,
you judged me, didn't you?
Here's the thing: is that like even if I got that pillowcase for my wife, she'd be like, I don't want this. Like, but it's me. Like, you get to lay next to the real thing.
All right, this guy is named Neiman. He was a judge. He was a judge. That's one of the Dad Bods and Beards shirts.
Yeah, look at that.
Shower curtain. Shut up.
But it's just like it's right by the top rail. Like what? Or like.
Or it's life size.
Yeah.
It's our whole entire body.
It's like oh goodness, this is getting out of hand.
But I think we're going to have to do stuff like that because that'd be so funny,
dude.
Hey, congratulations!
Congratulations, Big Papa.
I'm excited for you. I like
to
become a Big Papa.
Girl dad. Tyson's got a couple. I've got one. Game changer. Congratulations. That's awesome.
So, like the neighbor in Home Improvement, but in the shower.
Wilson.
Oh, it just jumped on me. Copper John's boxers. Okay, are you ready to have people say, man, on the shampoo bottles freaks people out? The shower curtains would be a step too far. It's so true.
Well, my wife has literally said, because like our shower is just full of Copper Johns. Like I have both fenugreek bottles. I have both beard washes. This is you know what? When it comes time for Dad Bods and Beards merch, you guys are all invited to the think tank planning session. So
yes, 5 girls.
Wow. Yeah, I got 5 sisters, so I know how that kind of goes.
I have 3 girls, and they're the best things ever. I just like, I don't know if you're like this with your daughter, but it's like you want to squeeze them so hard, like you're like, oh,
yeah. I've got to the point where I give my daughter a hug, and she's 8, and I will like kind of intentionally like push between her shoulder blades, and you like pop pop pop. She's like, oh,
I can't breathe. I will do what I'll do is sometimes with Hattie, my youngest, she's 10. You know this, but they don't. I'll do the dead fish or the dead whale.
Yeah, like,
I'll fall on her, and I'll do it on Candace, and she hates it, but Hattie loves it, so I don't get it.
Yeah, well, my thing is I like, well, my kids have loft beds, so like underneath is like their play area, like bean bags and stuff like that. But like I'll like stand at the foot of their door or like at the entry of the door to their bedrooms, and then I'll like turn the light off, and you just see my silhouette, and I'm like, ah! And I like run at them and just like pounce on them and just start tickling them and stuff. But I think
So,
if I were to throw my body up under the loft bed, I might break it.
so Garrett has Melissa, who's been in the industry for 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you answer this because you shaved. Because I'm obviously about just do whatever's best for you.
Yeah, so I mean, I had my reasons to shave. It didn't go quite as planned, but I was already too deep in the commitment. Right, I was going to donate to Locks of Love. Turns out they don't take beard hair. Had my information wrong, but I also was wanting to try the mustache for a little bit, and I teased it a lot for my social media, which boded well for my personal social media. It did got a whole bunch of new followers, a whole which I kind of appropriately manipulate my followers of like, hey, come in for the funny stuff, but now we're gonna talk about mental health. You're stuck here. So no, I don't know, Garrett. I would say I'm always a big believer in like, trimming up like the split ends and the dead, and like in the breakage and stuff like that. If you want to keep growing it, like 2 years might be a time to maybe clean and shape a little bit, but it's definitely there was a couple of days in the last 2 weeks where I'm like, like as I'm editing different videos of like my transitions.
What were you like?
No, no, where I'm like, oh man, that was a good looking freaking beard. Like, but
you do have a really, really good beard.
But
but like everyone says, like, oh, I have my Logie back, like your sister and stuff.
Yeah, my sister who runs Tyson's Fulfillment at the warehouse, she's like, oh, you look like my little brother again, and I'm like, thanks. But one comment I do get all the time is people say I look like Kevin James from King of Queens. So
yeah, when it comes to trimming though, I would just let Melissa just cut off the split ends and the just the nappiness of the bottom part. Since you haven't trimmed it for 2 years, just let her just even it out and make everything look a little bit more clean and solidified.
Yeah, because it can, if you cut off the split ends and you cut off the dead ends and things like that, it actually can help continue the growth.
Oh yeah, just like what Scott says.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. And then you can grow healthier hair, and it can go. Yeah. Plus, use revitalizing hair serum to get over any type of plateau that you get.
Mm-hmm. So what was the question you said you had earlier that I just scrolled right past and didn't let you answer? Or ask. Did you have a couple things you wanted to ask or go over?
Yeah, I don't remember, but I will say this. I want to ask everyone because I had an idea and I need your input. Dead serious about this. What is the one thing? Now I'm going to ask. Now, this is need. This isn't a want. This isn't a desire. This isn't anything. This is you absolutely need from a beard care company. So I need to know that. Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's hair. It grows back. I like change every 6 months or so. So I'll chop off. Yeah. See, and I usually chop off about a quarter of an inch every 3 weeks.
Yeah, like it. I think that I'm going to the chagrin of a lot of people, I'm going to keep a shorter beard for a while because this is probably my wife's preferred length for me. This is kind of what I was at when she met me and things like that. 12 years ago was like the 2 to 3 week beard. So we're probably going to take advantage of this and do some family photos soon. But then I think if I do grow it out, it probably won't get much past your length. If not, it'll probably be shorter than your length, Tyson. I've never done the like grow it for 2 or 3 months and then like I'll come into the barber shop and let Callie really like give me like a nice like shape up. And then I normally don't.
Callie does all of Jeff's work.
Yeah, and I normally don't touch the mustache, but I kind of want to like this time around keep it off my lip and keep it more trimmed, close to my face and just see if I can get a little bit more clean look.
So Brandon wants good products. He wants Riverwalk, and he keeps asking for Riverwalk. I'm like, buddy, it's a scent of the month. I'm sorry.
Dude, Riverwalk, Chad, I am with you. I've told Tyson over. I'm like, you have to keep a supply of that scent on hand just for me.
But it may make a back for Black Friday. Just FYI. Last year I did 20 of 3 different products. I did what did I do? Moosehead Lake, Cherry Grove Pier, which by the way, I forgot how good that was.
Which we've talked about doing
it was phenomenal.
We've been talking about doing, like, maybe we'll do that this year, like, like released, like limited release from the Copper John's tackle box.
I think. Ooh, I like that. I forgot about that.
We've talked about that.
Quality, price don't matter if quality is there.
Absolutely.
Love that. Logan, you look sharp, dude. Quality and connection. So quality, connection. Hey, have a great night, man.
See you, buddy.
Take care. Appreciate you being here. You already provide what I think of beard care. Okay. I need oil that will keep me from itching, keeping my face feeling fresh. Awesome.
Dude,
so I
will say, the beard itch is a real thing. I totally get it. Like, because it's been a while since I've had this, right? But I can 100% with surety say, because like obviously it's not as big of a deal when your beard's longer, because it's the hairs are like turning around and poking back in, right? Like the beard oil and I've found using some beard butter to soften it up a little bit has made a massive difference where I'm not like hating my life. So
yeah, and there was a couple of days where I was just like nonstop working before I went to go, do the show, and I got to the point where underneath my neck was itchy. I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't been like this forever.
Yeah, which you can see I actually I lined up and trimmed, which I haven't done that in 3 years.
It looks good though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I put the video. Yeah, I put the video up. Yeah.
You did. Quality products and good customer service.
Nailed it.
Rock the handlebar. My need is the owner needs to have a beard, but also community. I like that.
Yeah.
See, and that's kind of with good customer service. Tyson, don't make me drop kick you. I know we're excellent. Oh, about that. Customer service. Tahoe. I will say this month is really good.
Yeah.
Next month will be everyone's favorite.
So can I be the last one to answer that question before we move on to the next one?
Yeah, but I'm still quality products, customer service. What's up, man? Everyone go follow him. He's does some really good. So he does reviews, but he never shows his face. He just does his hands with the products.
Nice.
And it's actually it's a different take on it, and I really like it. And so it's
Does
more of
a hands.
He has very, very nice hands.
I'll watch.
Rocky. See, Cherry Grove Pier, she gets it. St. Lawrence, the blueberry one. No, St. Lawrence was not the blueberry one.
That was what?
I don't know. We've done a lot now.
Yeah.
What month is this? I can't remember. This is
19.
Is this 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvest Moon was good. Oh, so 2 things I need. Anything I support, don't sacrifice value to meet money goals. Oh, I'm a big kick on this. This is one thing that I did harp on because a couple of people are like, you need to go to contract manufacturing. You do contract manufacturing. It'll save time and money. I won't. I've gotten to that point where I'm like, nope, I'll buy the machinery. I'll buy the tooling. I'll hire people. If I ever get to that point where I'm like, I can't do this, which I will. And it's just because I'm there. But
my
Harvest Moon, that was peach. I had 3 different types of peach in there. Is good.
Yeah.
I think we did Georgia because it had Coke in it too, right? It did Coke and peach.
Mm-hmm.
Great customer service. Logan, do you have any specific spots itch that more than other places?
Right here. I don't know why, but that's where it gets kind of itchy, right down the corners of my mouth.
Thanks, Marvin.
But
Garrett.
He's a little biased. That's his wife. If anybody was
wondering. Peach and vanilla. Oh, I thought I had Coke in it. Anyway, you were saying.
This is for me because I became exclusive with Copper John's very quickly 2 years ago, right? With social media and stuff too. Is like just all around integrity and honesty from the people at the company. And obviously the people at the company is mainly you and Candace. And then you got people thrown in like, me and Matt and Melissa and Robert and a couple other guys that do stuff. But the big one was just like not feeling like I'm talking to somebody that is just after grabbing my money, but somebody that is willing to sit here and chat and get to know people and really care about the things they're putting out. So that's why I was like, nope. I found my home, and this is where I'm staying. So,
yeah, I'm very blessed to have you, Melissa, Matt, Robert, Hunter, Philip, Mike, all the barbers. I mean, it's just like I feel very blessed. And oh, there it is, Garrett. Garrett got it.
Mount
And
Rainier.
we're just going to keep growing and keep doing everything we're doing. And I learned that I'm impatient. 4 years is still just a baby company, and I just need to continue to be patient as we grow and just one step at a time. But I will say this: after this week, we're going to be making major strides this year.
Yeah.
Like there's so much that I'm like, I need to do this, 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 and I have like 100 things that I'm going to change.
No, that's gonna be that a lot comes from.
But the quality of the product, like I'm not changing the product. It's like customers' experience and things on the website and things like that is what I'm changing, so that everyone has a better experience from the beginning till and then hopefully no end, but they'll continue doing this kind of stuff. So, all joking aside, Tyson, keep doing what you're doing? ? Just keep your character and that good heart you have. You will thrive as you are. Chad, that means a lot, man. Chad's a good dude. He's like Vinny P, where I'm like Chad when he was on Copper Lodge. I'm like, Chad, remember it's family friendly. Yeah. And then right when we get off, it's like beep 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 in the green room with like Vinny. He's like, I got to get these words out. I've been holding this in. It's kind of like how you talk to anyone who drives a little baby truck.
See, I don't have hate for the baby trucks. I used to have a baby truck, but I got hate for people that.
Marvin, you have a wonderful night, man. We'll see you Friday and then Saturday. Again, Isaac's going to be on Saturday. I won't say anything, but I'm really looking forward to Saturday's episode of Dad Bods and Beards that will go out next week.
Yeah, it was a fun one. It was a fun one today.
No, not this one. The one that we record Saturday. We will record. I'm not saying a word. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. We talk about the guests we're going to have on?
Uh-huh.
The one that I'm bringing or the one that you're bringing?
Oh, I have like 100 people that want to be in now.
Yeah.
But though that one is going to be September, and that's going to be freaking legit.
Yeah.
Like we have a couple of people who own multi-million-dollar therapy, all this kind of stuff for a child and family psychology. And then another guy who has a PhD in substance abuse and suicide, and it's going to be something very, very powerful. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we've got a really big social media personality who's going to be coming on doing the show. It's gonna be really fun. We got a lot of really cool people lined up. I think we're pretty much.
When's our 50th? Is this our 46th or 47th that's coming out this week?
This is our 46th episode.
We should do something special on our 50th.
Yeah, we should have our dads on or something.
I will talk to mine tomorrow at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Idiotic question here. I love Tony. Just so you guys know, I absolutely love Tony. Is it the ball wash? Is it for the beans only, or is it safe for the beans and franks? My bro and I disagree. I say both. It's for your whole entire body.
Pits and bits is what I say. High friction, smelly skin on skin areas. Yep. That's what I say.
That's what I use it only on. But
you got a couple of areas that touch here, and then a few down there, and then one big one back there, and and your toesies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where you get a lot of touch, but not a lot of sun.
Tyson, I feel that this month will be a good one on someone closing that have been working on for months. If you know what I mean, I've been manifesting. Gonna come fast.
Nice.
I know exactly what Garrett's talking about. You know what Garrett's talking about, and it's going to be awesome. If that'll be huge. He meant sure you did. I'm just joking.
Sure.
Yeah, and Dino, if you guys ever have seriously, if you guys have any ideas, Dino sends me a couple ideas that I really, really like. Like he came up with he sent me an email today or yesterday about what was it about? It was something about parenting and how we parent our children. I can't remember, but I kind of talked about it a little bit today about our podcast.
Yeah. It'd be a good one. Yeah, it'd be a good episode.
Tony's a sweet dog. All right. Well, it's 8:00. That 1 hour went fast.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give me an energy drink.
Still, or are you really?
No. I'm just manic now. Just
I
kidding.
hope not.
No.
But does anyone have any more questions before we take off? Again, we're this scent is really good. I really, really like it. It's
No,
something
I
that
feel
is different. It's something I've never done before. Like this isn't even remotely close. And but if you like grape and Big League Chew.
Well, see, I feel like we didn't do it like
because we were tired. We just
I think this has become almost kind of like, this has just always been kind of like a fun hangout. I feel like they're getting more and more just like laid back and fun, which is I feel like really nice and fun for everyone to see. But I feel like we didn't highlight this enough that like it is very different than almost anything else that you've put out, but it's a good different. Like I enjoy it in the sense that like it's growing on me. I see what you say about the fact that it's staying. I always test them on my wrist. Have you noticed that?
Dude, it lasts forever. Like it's one of those that will last, and you'll put it on in the morning, and if you don't get in the shower at night, you'll get in the shower in the morning,
Like
and
this
the
is
water will hit, and you still smell it. Like
this is one of those ones where if you hug somebody and you smell them on them, you're gonna get that nice like, and it's gonna be creepy, but it's gonna smell really good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I have a request for customers to be kind, respectful, and not take advantage of taxes. We will make it right, but we can't give freebies. He's got 6 babies to feed. Oh, Melissa. But we will talk. But I do have a plan about all this. I have a lot of everything. Yes, I have 8 of them going to the barbershop on Friday. So
nice.
So it should last a little bit. Just my first Copper Johns, just for my first Copper, and wow, I got to get more. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, there's a couple of products that like don't like obviously like the beard oils, the butters, the balms, washes, deodorants, things like that. People get quite a bit of, right? But a couple that people sleep on, but then as soon as they try them, they're like, why have I never tried this before? Spray colognes, solid colognes, the aftershave, and the shave soap. My dad swears by the aftershave. My dad uses the Sundance aftershave because he rocks, like the Dr. Phil mustache. So I think those are a couple of big ones. Like try a spray cologne. If you're not like a alcohol spray type person, try just the solid cologne, which comes in a mustache wax tin, right? And then if you are somebody that trims up ever, use the aftershave and try the shave soap. They're like amazing game changers. So like everything's freaking good. Everything's good.
Yeah, I try hard not to release anything that sucks. And if it does, it gets discontinued pretty quick. Like our body butter, I didn't feel like was really bad, but it just didn't sell, so we got rid of that.
But you've given me a couple of different test ideas of some products you're working on, and I've sent you a couple of ideas of like, hey, as a working man, I should be using this. Maybe we should try looking into that and I had an argument with my wife, and I'm still going to be vague and not tell you guys what we're talking about. She tells me use this type of stuff all the time. I'm like, no. And I was like, but if Tyson made one, I would probably, I would probably use it. And she's like, oh. So yeah, no, buddy, I will say that
it's true. I did give you an 8-ounce thing of ball wash.
Oh yeah, I was using the ball wash, a month or two before.
No, but didn't I just put you?
Oh yeah. So when I came
in the shampoo container, I'm like, I just put a ton of.
When I dropped off a freaking truckload of the revitalizing hair serum, the black bottles.
Yeah,
like literally my truck.
What we got 20,000
bottles in the back of my truck bed. Mm-hmm. But you're like, I was like, dude, I need more ball wash, and you like literally grabs. This is This is a perk, I guess. He grabs one of the big shampoo bottles and just like gives it full of ball wash, and I was like, thank you, but do I smell bad? Is that why you're giving me this much?
No, I'm just like, so you don't have to ask me next time I see you.
Well, no, but you always do that. Like I will order stuff and not tell you.
Oh yeah, and I won't realize.
And then you're like, what do you need? I'm like, nothing. I just ordered a bunch of stuff. You're like, stop it. So, like,
I will say we need some ball powder for the hot days oh, dude, I get that.
See, I can't do the powder.
See, my wife hated orange fields. I mean, despised it.
Hey,
because it has a strong so it has a strong patchouli citrus scent, and she hates patchouli.
That new one.
She hates Bourbon Bayou too.
That new one that you gave me, that new bar soap to try out.
I
like it.
It's good.
It's a good one.
It is.
It is a good one. Meow. The scent. It's a new scent. Same type of stuff.
We sell half ounce for half the price with a dropper. Since they're very personal to each and everyone, we can. We're
I love that she's just dropping the customer service. Like,
yeah. I'm like,
she's just, so
Logan, Tyson thinks you got some big ones.
I don't. If you guys really,
you look at his hand and you look at my hand, you tell me, oh, Logan.
Yeah. Which was funny. Last thing, we should probably end on this. When Tyson bought literally a pallet of the revitalizing hair serum was just selling like crazy, and we put him in the the black bottles. So Tyson bought a literal pallet of these black bottles, like literally what 12,000 plus bottles.
Yeah, I think it was 20.
Yeah, or something like that. And so I pick them up in Salt Lake and I bring them. I'm like just making sure
I appreciate
they're the right size. I pick them up in Salt Lake and bring them up to his house. And I take a picture of the bottle in my hand with my phone. And he's like, "Why do those look so huge?" And I'm like, "They're normal."
No, I was stressed because I'm like, they look so much bigger than the
you're
bottles. You're
thinking of your hand in your mind, but you're looking at my hand, which is a normal size hand. You're like,
so true. Because here's the bottle. Just this one.
We need to do. Yeah, we need to do a. We need to do
and you had it like this in your hand. And
yeah,
I'm like, it looks so. Hurry and do it. Put one of the bottles in your hand.
I don't have a revitalizing hair serum, but
yeah, but look at that. It looks.
But no, we need to do one of like the Kevin Hart and like Dwayne the Rock Johnson spoofs of like, because he's like so big and Kevin is tiny. We should do one where it's like we should get like the little tiny can of soda, like the ones they give you on like an airplane, and then you hand it to me and we get like a comically oversized one and like I take a drink.
Kind of like what they do on TikTok with shorter people and the big with the toothpicks, the javelin and the toothpicks and stuff.
Yeah, or you like a little person, they throw them into the water and it's like bloop.
And it's just Logan.
Yeah, I'm really not that little. Like I'm decent.
No, but everyone, I thought my family thought the video of you and me and you looking up,
tall friend, short friend.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff.
Anyways,
told you.
No, but appreciate everyone coming in and being a part of the Copper family and just caring. And
you guys are amazing.
It's all about this. It's all about you guys and creating a community that we all care about. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I will be here Friday for the Copper Lodge. I might have my son here if he decides to. And then Saturday at 9:00 Eastern, we will start game night. I like doing it earlier just because it allows us to play a little bit longer, not so tired, and do that. So you guys are amazing. And
Happy 4th of July to all the Americans.
And I get to see Isaac in 16 hours.
16 hours
after 2 years.
It's a proud papa right there. That's exciting.
Before we say goodbye, I'm just, how cool was it that Tommy said that?
What?
So everyone, Tommy is the one who now videos all and records all of Dad Bods and Beards.
Yeah.
He just, when we were walking out, he's like, I will be at the airport and I will video everything.
Yeah, so that's because I was going to be.
That's like $1,500 worth of him. I'm just like.
So one of the things that I was going to do by coming to the airport was like bring one of my gimbals and like my nice, more like crazy iPhone Pro thing I spent way too much money on, and like film so you and your family could be a part of it. And I was like, oh, I can't make it. I have to go to Evanston, Wyoming for this meeting. And Tommy, who is major into media and his stuff is very expensive. I mean, you guys have seen the quality of our podcast videos. He's like, oh, I'll come do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's probably a better situation because that crap's going to be in like 4K.
And I didn't even ask. Like he was just so kind. He wants to bring his son so he can see it and all that kind of stuff.
Tommy is cool. One of those guys behind the scenes that does not get enough credit, and he is like literally right there on par with just the type of man.
When he comes on Dad Bods, we talked about it today. He has to be on. You guys are going to be inspired by his story.
Yeah, we've been keep hinting at it that we need to get old Tommy to do an introduction of like, hey, I'm the guy behind the scenes that make these two mediocre dudes look okay. So
that's true. And he does. He does an amazing job. Like we said, 3 things, not inappropriate things. we don't know, but he's like, there's 3 things that I think I need to take out today.
Yeah, he just like, you want to make sure that, you know, you guys are staying on track with what you're going to talk about and things you're not oversharing. So,
because we overshare. And what's funny is I told people on the blocks, and they're like, oh, they're all having a hard time sharing, and I'm like, I'm just the opposite. I might have to tell you, don't share this on TV.
yeah,
and I had to do it twice. I'm like, probably too much. Don't tell anyone. And everyone else is having a hard time sharing.
Realizing
let me tell you about when I was 12 years old.
You're like, nobody can go that deep. So,
real quick, Garrett, you want to answer him?
Oh, working on it. We will be this weekend. Tyson and I are finishing up the Dad Bods and Beards website, which we do own, dadbodsandbeards.com. And
we own like 3 other Dad Bods and Beards that
we have finalized the first few designs for the first couple of t-shirts and hats that will come from Dad Bods and Beards. And then we will start sprinkling in other fun things like, you know, water bottle and like, especially as the weather gets colder, we'll do beanies and hats and stuff like that. And then we're going to do, you know, like we'll do stickers and stuff. We got a bunch of other cool ideas, but the first few hats and t-shirts will hopefully, my goal is going to be like second week in June. We're going to be offering up, hey, and it will be, it'll be pretty, we're open pretty quick, about a week turnaround. You order it, it'll be at your house. So shower curtain pillowcases, that's going to be round 2. It's coming around.
No, I wasn't, at first it was a joke, but now I kind of want it.
Put that in the note page.
No, I'm like, toilet seat covers. We're like, ah! Oh, Jed, what's up, man?
It's funny. So,
no.
But yeah,
we gotta get to our families. I gotta help Candace clean and everything.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have lots of family here, and so I gotta vacuum and do all the kitchen stuff.
Yeah, but stay tuned. We'll have some Dad Bods and Beards merch drop soon. I promise it will be all over your social medias. We're gonna be running ads. It's gonna be a big, long planned, and we actually owe a bunch of people some shirts already. So
yeah, for
Vinny's auction.
Vinny's thing. Who do we owe? Do we remember?
Yeah. But no, I know Vinny remembers. I'll reach out to Vinny. So
okay. Car dice.
Dude, no joke. Let's do a live event and just plan merch ideas with all of you guys.
Well, we can go on the Dad Bods and Beards.
Yeah. We'll do it.
Y'all should do a collab oil.
You're reading my mind, Joshua. We've already talked about it. You're hired. Security detail and creative analysis.
Maybe we really just some random day, like when, like just
you're all hired. And you're paid in high fives because we're broke at the moment.
Well, you guys have a wonderful night. Remember, you are and what you stand for: truth, justice, the American way.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me.
All right, take care, guys.